here was that I had a signal on the weekly, which is looking at a broader set of data to see if there's an increase in the flow. And I said, yes, there's starting to be an increase in the flow. But that flow signal did not show on the daily, which means that it was a minor increase in the flow and wasn't significant enough to say, well, on the daily now it'll matter. I don't know if I'm making myself clear on that. The longer the data you're looking at, the more you can measure certain changes, and the shorter the time frame you're looking at, the more that change needs to be significant for it to register.
Right.
And so I was waiting for this flow signal to go from, like, at first it'll show in the monthly, and then it'll show in the weekly, and now today or last night it switched and it started to develop on the daily. So now on the daily chart, this flow signal is here, and it wasn't there before. It wasn't there yesterday, or the day before yesterday.
And that's good news.
That's really good news. That's saying that the case for the flow of dollars is actually becoming stronger. So today, if this candle closes, which is to say all the data for that day is processed, which happens in the next 11 hours, if this guy is still here, it could disappear. If it turns out that the number of dollars flowing in the system sort of ebbs back, then that signal will disappear. If it stays by in the next 11 hours, that to me would be a confirmation that the number of dollars within the system is definitely increasing. And what we see after that is usually anywhere between a 30% to 80% rise in Bitcoin. So if we see it here before, we see the signal in January where flow showed up on the daily, and then we had the price went up, if you count it to this high, 35%,